Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun toy review. And today we're going old school. We're going back. We might be talking about the oldest superhero we'll ever talk about on this channel. That is the Phantom. And the Phantom, man, he's been around, look, 85 years, man. This is not your daddy's comic book. It's not even your grandpa's comic book. This is your great-great-grandpa's comic book hero or pulp trade paperback hero. And man, I remember seeing the Phantom comics when I was a little kid. I remember the game on the Super Nintendo when I was a little kid, and he's been around, man. They even had a live action movie that I don't remember anything about. I'm definitely gonna go rewatch it now, but yeah, the Phantom has some history, and I'm excited to talk about it, man. I was really excited when this figure was revealed, knowing that, you know, it was a familiar face to me, and kind of did some research, and I'm digging it even more. So let's talk about it. So yeah, looking at the box, I love this art kind of style box. It's all worn. Like you found this at an old flea market, and it's got a curse on it. And but yeah, the Phantom, the Ghost Who Walks 80th anniversary. King features several different accessories inside there. A little window for light on the side. The Phantom #1. On the side, we have the original superheroes. The Phantom again. And then on the back, the original superheroes. The Phantom. Glow in the dark eyes. 80 points of a ticket. No, 80th anniversary. That would have been nuts, right? Flash Gordon, Ming the Merciless, the Defenders of the Earth series, and yeah, they got more coming out. So this is not going to be just a little one-time line. And there's a read-up. If you want to read it, you can pause it and read that. That is a lot, and it is. There you go. So yeah, not much left to say about the Phantom. Let's go ahead and open up this box and check them out. Alright, so look at all the accessories that we get with the Phantom. Man, this is some cool stuff. Most of it's hands, yes, true, but man, we get a whip. Let's get into it. This whip looks awesome. It's got a bendy wire, so you can actually pose it if you want that. This makes me want a NECA Indiana Jones figure pretty bad. But yeah, look at that skull on there. That looks awesome. It's got that little loop on the bottom. I wish you could clip it on his belt, but you can't. But man, look at the leather on that with the little silver at the bottom. This is awesome. And that bendy wire, man, you can really do some cool stuff. You can crack somebody right in the mouth with this. Whoosh. You know, this is a really cool accessory. I didn't even know he was coming with this. I knew about the guns, but yeah, this, man, I just want to smack somebody with this right now. Cool accessory. And then we get his two guns, and they got the Phantom. I'm doing with the camera. They got the little Phantom skulls on there. Really awesome. Really cool detail. You might hear this storming right now, so you might hear the rain in the background. But yeah, you need to, of course, you got a dual wield, man, Max Payne style. And even better, we get effects pieces. So you just put these on the ends of the guns. And look at this. This is so sweet. What the heck? Come on, man. This only goes like one way. Look at that. Pew, pew. That's the gun sound, right? But yeah, awesome as heck. And if you know me, if you watch my videos, you know that I love being able to holster a weapon. And we can holster both of the guns in these holsters. What else would they be? But they're like a soft cloth material, leather. You know, it's a very soft material for these holsters. And man, it is so dope. I love it. I love it. Whoa. I think that is really cool. All right, and then we have his father's skull. So this looks really nuts. It's got the crack on the top right there. You can even open the jaw. That is insane. I didn't know you could do that. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, man, all the detail. This is the best looking skull I've seen, I think, hands down. But wait, it has a peg hole in the bottom. A peg. So we can take the Phantom. And let's pop their head off again. Well, let's see if we can put the skull on there. Let's try it. Oh no. Oh no. Skeletor. Look at that. Yeah, drank more Ovaltine. That is ridiculous. I did not think you could do that. Did not know you could do that. Oh my god, that is nightmare fuel. So anyway, there we go. So I can put this Phantom head back on there. All right, and now let's take a look at some of these hands. So he's got 3 right hands. Oh, we're gonna come back down. We got 3 right hands. Let's focus in there. So we have 3 right hands and 2 left hands. We got this open hand. We have a ring. None of these rings have names, and I don't know the name of them. I know their powers. One of them, if you get touch with it, it gives you luck. It's a blessing. The other one, if you get hit with it, you're done. That's just like the mark of death on you. It's basically like you get punched with that, and yeah, your time is coming. But this is a good hand to hold the skull. You know, grab some whatever, and it's got a hinge on it. But really nice skin tone on there with the ring. Really cool detail. And we got an open hand. Now this is gripping hand. This is for the whip action. And again, ring. Again, hinge. Super awesome. Then we got trigger fingers. So yeah, you need your guns. You need your trigger finger. And just slide that in there like that. And there we go. And then of course you got your fisticuffs. So we have 2 fisted hands for straight up beat downs. Man, you get them rings on your face, you're done. That's it. Phantom luck, death, luck, death. And then we have another trigger finger hand. So that is a bunch of hands for the Phantom. A whip, 2 guns, a skull, some blast effects, stuff like that. Man, that is some nice accessories for this figure. So let's take a look at the figure. Alright, so we're in the dark. What the heck is going on now? So I want to show you the effect. I got my flashlights. I'm going to show you these glow-in-the-dark eyes and skull on there. So yeah, this is a really cool feature. And so I want to show it all to you guys. So I'm going to get some lights. We're going to hit them right in the face. Take that in the face, and then we're going to hit this right here, and then we're going to take off the look at that. That is awesome as hell, man. So yeah, glow-in-the-dark skull, glow-in-the-dark eyes. That is fantastic. So, and lastly, we're gonna look at our Phantom figure. And man, like, I know this video is probably running a little longer than I wanted to, but I gotta talk about this guy a little bit. So there was a time when comics and everything was kind of just pulp magazines, like detective stories and stuff like that. Some really old school. This is before Marvel. This is before DC. It was all like this pulp stuff. But the Phantom, man, he outlasts that. He transitioned from pulp to comics and stuff like that. Like I said, 1936, Lee Falk designed the Phantom, and he was inspired by a couple different things, like the Legends of King Arthur, Tarzan, which is a big part of the jungle aspects of the Phantom, Zorro, another big thing about it, and yeah, like different things like that. Man, this guy has so many of the heroes that we love today owes time to the Phantom. The Phantom is the first comic character, I should say, to have the whited out eyes. And like, he kind of got inspired by like Greek statues and stuff like that, where they had no pupils, and he thought it looked really cool for the Phantom when he had a mask on. So yeah, thus whenever he puts the mask on, no pupils. Batman, Spider-Man, all these characters and stuff like that owe to the Phantom. So yeah, but the Phantom anyway is it's kind of like the Dread Pirate Roberts from Princess Bride. It is the title, it is a character, you know, it's passed down from father to son to daughter, sometimes even in the past. There's been 22 Phantoms throughout the history, and the Phantom, man, like I said, has popped up in so many different like media and stuff like that. So he's been in the movies, he's been in cartoons, he's been in video games, stuff like that. Now the Phantom, you can say he's been in Marvel Comics and DC Comics. So that's something right there you can talk about. But as for powers, doesn't have any. He's just a regular dude or girl, depending on the Phantom, trained from birth to be the ultimate warrior. And yeah, uses different guns. He has a wolf and a horse pet. And I think, you know, that's most things I remember about it. But I think the Phantom's a cool character. I love the design of it. I love the look of it. And man, I love this figure. So, looking at the figure itself, I think the face sculpt on it is really good. You can kind of even see the faint hints of a 5 o'clock shadow on there. Really cool. Love that face sculpt. Those eyes look really good. I mean, he is a pure specimen. Look at the muscles on this guy. You look at that back. Man, if I had like 1% of these back muscles, that'd be all right. But super awesome. Look at that. You know, he's got his underwear on the outside, like our old school superhero. I dare you to make fun of that. See what happens. But yeah, the belt with the dual pistols looks fantastic on there, and of course the boots. But very simple, but very iconic. And I love this figure, man. I probably will buy more of these, like the Flash Gordon and everything, stuff like that, because I'm so impressed with what NECA did with this guy. Man, it's just fun to pose, it's fun to hold, and fun to play with. So yeah, man, let me know, guys, what you think about it and stuff. I think this is awesome. I think the purple is perfect. Yeah, I think he is gonna be on my shelf or on my desk quite a bit. So take a look at the articulation of the Phantom. You can look up really well, down, pretty good. Got a nice little pivot. Look at that. Head rotation if you want. Man, look at the neck muscles on this guy. It's ridiculous. Alright, got a full arm rotation, bicep swivel, and look at them guns. You don't want the Phantom coming for you. You don't want, yeah. And the reason why they call him the ghost, the man who never dies and stuff like that, is because, yeah, he's passed on from father to son, etc., etc. So he's been alive for 300 years, but because he is basically like the greatest family secret. So yeah. Double jointed elbows, wrist rotation with flex. Look at this ab crunch on this boy. Look at this. Pretty good, pretty good. Got a little space in the back right there. Forward, man, that is just a brick house coming for you. We do have waist rotation. Oh, if you've seen Spaceballs, you know the joke. Can split about that far, pretty good. Holsters are very soft and pliable, so they move right out your way. Kick about that high. Look at them leg muscles. That that is just ridiculous. All right, kick about that far. Like I said, no thigh cut, double jointed knees. And good gap on there. You don't really look, no real separation, no holes. Boot cut, boot swivel, ankle pivot, toe pivot, peg holes on the bottom of the feet. And yeah, there we go. That's the Phantom, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sculpt, paint, 5. Accessories, 5. Fun factor, and just playability, for me to play with it, pose it, take pictures of it, a 5, man. Get this figure if you want it, if you're thinking about it. The Phantom is an iconic, historic comic character, and yeah, he belongs on your shelf, belongs in your collection, so go get the Phantom. So I highly recommend it. Let me know what you guys think, man, if you're going to pick it up or whatnot. If my rant talking about it and stuff like that has made your decision, let me know. I appreciate that kind of stuff. So as always, guys, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search for Cajun Toy Review. We do Marvel Legends, DC Multiverse, NECA, and everything else in between. We're doing Mondays, going to be Monster Mondays. We're going to do horror figures for that, so a lot of NECA stuff there as well. Still doing Build a Figure Friday, so stay tuned for that as well. But always open for suggestions, and love to interact with you guys. So the best way to do that is through Instagram. So anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.